He's burdened, I think, and he's angry, and I feel like the burden that he carries is the quest that was bequeathed to him by his father. He's the last of his line, so if he doesn't take this quest on board, no one else will, and his bloodline will die. That's quite a big burden to carry. But he carries it with anger because it's given to him through extreme circumstances, because the dragon threw them into exile and the elves turned their backs and didn't help. They are on their knees, really. So that's really who he is. But he's changing as a character because of The Hobbit, and he's looking at himself and questioning his morals and his ideals. Yeah, you see it quite clearly in movie 2 because of what happens with the spiders, with the elven dungeons, and Bilbo finding the staircase. These moments mean that Bilbo becomes a great asset to him rather than a liability. So he has to change his perception. But as soon as he gets into the mountain, the madness kicks in, and you realize that this relationship is going to be much more complicated than you think. I think fighting the dragon inside the mountain was the most challenging because there was no mountain, there was no dragon. It was a green box and a green ball on a stick. So I had to create the dragon in my mind with various, pictures and music, whatever it was I was using to find the dragon. So seeing it finally realized in the movie is surpassing my expectations, and I hope the audience feel the same. It is great fun, actually, because Peter, he's really hands-on. He lives in a little tent because he's watching the monitors, but he'll come out and he loves acting, so he'll have a crack at showing you what he wants you to do, and yeah, it's fun. I mean, I seem to remember one moment in last year when he was running down a tree trying to show me how to run, and his trousers fell down, and just things like that. It's just constant, amusement. It changed, actually, from going into the movie to going back this year for pickups, because I realized the amount of work that I had to do in order to play the role in the way that I wanted. And I knew that by the end of the third film, he needed to be revealing himself as the warrior that he's talked of, and fight in a way that he's never fought before. So I trained hard for the pickups, and that was 6 months of gym training and working on my back and my knees and my wrists and my shoulders so that I could move that sword around in the way that I wanted. And it was constant. You have to maintain it while you're working. So you're always working on a tired body and trying to feed yourself well and not drink too much alcohol. I hope so, I really do. And I really hope that they leave thinking, I want to know what happens next. I want to know, because we do know how the story ends, but we want to find out how they get there. Yeah, but I'm really grateful for that support and interest.